Hey, this is a revision video of the series. In this, we are going to see, first of all, this is a blank map of United States of America. We're going to mark the states on this particular map, and then we'll see the answers with the correct states named on a particular map. Um, for just reference, I'm going to display that uh, image over here so that we already know that which are the states. But we'll check them again once we are done naming them. So these are the states. Now let's do the exercise and mark them one by one and see how many do we get correct. So starting from the western side, first let me mark the two states which we see on the bottom left corner. One state is Alaska and the other one is Hawaii or the Hawaiian Islands. So these are the two states. One is in the Pacific Ocean, the islands, and Alaska is towards the west of Canada. Let's zoom in a bit and go towards the western side of the country. Over here, we can see this is the state of Washington, the western state of Washington. Then we have the state of Oregon. This is Oregon. And over here, we have the California state. Right. So these are the states which have boundaries or the border Pacific Ocean. Towards the east of California, we have Nevada. This is the state of Nevada. And towards the east of Nevada, we have Utah. And towards the east of Utah, we have Colorado. On the southern side of Utah, we have Arizona. And towards the east of Arizona, we have New Mexico. So far, so good, I believe. Then, towards the east of Washington and Oregon, we have Idaho. And the state above, or towards the northeast of Idaho, is Montana, and towards the east of Idaho is Wyoming, which is towards the south of Montana. Zooming out a bit and moving the image. Now the state we see over here down south is the state of Texas. Towards north of Texas we have Oklahoma, and towards its north we have Kansas. This must be Nebraska. And the two states north of Nebraska are North Dakota and of course the South Dakota towards the south of the northern Dakota. So I believe we are done with most of the states, but we still have many more to go since the eastern, or in particular the northeastern side of the country, has many or multiple states which are particularly of lesser size in area as compared to the western part of the country. Let's start again with the down. The south, we have this state of Louisiana. Pardon me in case I misspell any of the state or mispronounce him. This, since we are in the southern part of the country, let's name this as well. This is Florida. This would be Mississippi. Alabama, and Georgia, and this would be South Carolina. And since if this is South Carolina, the state northern towards to it would be North Carolina. I mean, I'm a genius, you know. I hope you understand the sarcasm here, or you can sense the sarcasm here. I believe this is Tennessee. I hope I spell it right. Tennessee. This is Kentucky. This would be this is the state of Virginia, if I'm not wrong, and this would be West Virginia. Now coming back to the area of Louisiana, the state north to Louisiana would be Arkansas. Above it should be Missouri. This should be Iowa, I believe, and this would be Minnesota. Like I said, please pardon me in case I misspell any of them. Now, the state towards the east of Minnesota should be or is Wisconsin. Then we have this state, the state of Michigan. This would be Illinois. We have here Indiana, and this would be Ohio. I believe we have marked. Let's zoom out and see how many we have marked. Washington, I believe I see that we have marked all of these states. Now we are left with the northeastern part of the country. Let's zoom in and start with the states above West Virginia or Virginia. This is the state of Maryland. Yeah, state of Maryland. And this should be Pennsylvania. This should be New Jersey. Yeah, I forgot one. This is Delaware. This should be New York. And this state would be Connecticut. If this is Connecticut, the state towards its east would be Rhode Island. Let me write it again since I believe I don't have enough space to write it. Zooming in, and this is Rhode Island. I think I've zoomed more than enough. Now this is this is Massachusetts. And the northeastern state is the most northeastern state is Maine. This would be let me mark it over this side. This would be New Hampshire, And the last state we have to mark is Vermont. Vermont is towards the east of New York and north of Massachusetts. So I believe these were the 50 states. Let's check them once before we correctly see the map with the correct states. So we have marked Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, and the North Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Hawaii, and Alaska. So I'm revealing the correct image now, or the image with the already marked states. And I hope I can see that we have marked almost all the, or I must not say almost, we have marked all the states correctly. Yeah, as far as I can see, I don't see a mistake from the one which we marked, and I believe that they both kind of match, apart from the fact that this is a good writing and I have marked them very poorly